Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at the abandoned universe game option for No Man's Sky. In the last part, we started on this cold planet, wandered around, we found our first ship, did a bit of exploration. Just going to jump in. More importantly, I've actually got a better multi-tool than the original starting multi-tool. I've started to fix it up, but what we need is some wiring looms. So in this part, what I want to do is get up into space, because we got 348,000, to see whether we can get some wiring looms to open up this multi-tool a little bit better. Although, to be honest, we don't actually have the technology. We've got a reasonable amount of resources, and I've got a navigation data. And as usual, a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. And I did get a suggestion to say keep doing these to get the abandoned data. But what we're going to do in this part, I think it's time to actually get up into space, because the first thing I want to do is check out the space station. So we're going to get up into space, and I think I'm also going to need some tritium, aren't I? Yep. Here we are. There, we're up in space. Gonna fly. Towards the space station, but I'm looking for some asteroids as well, preferably with tritium in them. This doesn't look like tritium. This is silver. Okay. This system going to be very, very short on that silver. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is head for the space station. I mean, I've got 100 tritium, which has been kind of given to us. Hopefully we'll fly into a fairly dense asteroid field. We do need to keep an eye out for hostiles. Oh, we got a patch of great. Right, I'm just going to fly around here a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting weapons overheat. Go for the bluish ones. So I've found some space going jellyfish as well. I think that's probably enough for the moment. Let's just get into the space station and see what we can do on the space station. It looks like it might have the format of a abandoned space station. Oh no, yes it is. So what we got here, sort out those hypercores. I think we need to get some pyrite, so if I can stock up on some pyrite down on the planet. Yeah, I seem to have got an antimatter. Right, there's something here which is new. What is this? Okay, this is a ship salvage system. That's good. Right, we can upgrade the class with 25,000 nanites, so we may get 11 million in what we call it. Is there anything else new in this area as well? Okay, so we've got a teleporter terminal, which we can and can't use. Got a little bit of loot here. Got a warp hyperdrive. Oh, that's nice. Can I use that? Yeah, we'll put that in. That gives us a full charge on the hyperdrive. Oh, we can actually upgrade our suit as well. That could be useful. So looks like they've actually put this in as well. I'm going to upgrade that. Gives us an extra slot. What have we got on the other side? It's good to know the fact that we can upgrade the suit, although I was planning on looking more for drop pods, because then we don't have to spend cash. Right, we should have a trading. Wait. Okay. We can buy it and sell goods. See what we can sell. I don't think I've got that much to sell off. The salvage data we can. I don't want to sell the gold. We can sell the Gek relic and the Vortex cube and the platinum. 271,000. I don't really need. I'd like to buy the wiring loom, so I don't want to blow all my money on that. I'd rather buy that. Yeah, I think at the moment, well, I'm just going to sit on the fence a little bit, because the only thing we need wiring looms for is the multi-tool, but we don't actually need the slots at the moment. So there's oh yeah, we can get the shield. That might be, forgot about the shield. We can buy, just buy one. That will allow me to that shield. So I installed the personal shield. So right, what we need is some pyrite and some paraffinium. So that looks like the extent. I'm assuming that we're still going to need the Atlas V3 pass. Now we have got an Atlas V1 pass that we can install. I'm sure I've got it. Yeah, no, there it is. There. We need 200 copper to get that. We've got the microprocessor. Okay. Right, we need a planet with pyrite on it. So that has got to be our next objective. But let me just see. I think we've got a selection planets. We just don't know what's on it at the moment. This one, I don't think we've still got to find 2 more creatures to get the nanite bonus. We need pyrite. So we get out here. What's right in front of us? Right, let's scan. That's got paraffinium on it. I think pyrite is more the priority. Ah, fungal mold. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of I'm just going to scan that planet. That's gold, copper. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Paradise planet first, because that's where we just come from, I think. Right, we're going to go for the Paradise planet. If we can pick up some paraffinium, we can do some repairs that way. Okay, so this actually looks a little bit like it's a water-based Paradise planet. Great. Problem is, right, I'm just going to get back up into space and see if we can find a larger landmass from above. That a larger landmass over there. No, it looks very much like the game is still water. Okay, let me just get further away. What have we got over there? It looks like we might have a Yeah, we got a bigger patch of land here. I think that, yeah, this is more like it. Okay. Right, we got a base over there. Because to be honest, where possible, I'd like to use the free landings. But then again, I might make an exception because this is a drop pod. So I think we'll just, oops, just hit a tree. Okay, we're going to land here. Now, what we got to make is get rid of you. Need to make an antimatter. I think it's a carbon nanotube, isn't it? Okay. New planetary record. Most perfect planet. Game.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Right, that will give us another. What I'm going to do is just fill in this awkward corner. Right, now comes scan time.
Units received.
Copper deposit. I think we're going to go for the copper deposit because we do need it. What was it? I needed the copper for. Oh, it's for the Atlas pass, isn't it? 200 copper. Right, we're going to go and get that. I think that's. I'm going to scan everything in sight as usual. There's a buried cache over there. We'll get to that as well. And of course, we'll scan all the trees and any creatures. I think the buried caches are going to be more a source for the what we need to find. So we're just going to be many creatures on this planet. Seems a bit unfortunate. How many creatures are on this planet? No planetary fauna. Okay. We can't get those. Can't get those. Can't get that. Okay. Okay, we've got a record. Let's just find a paraffinium deposit that way. Head in that direction. What we've got now is analyze data. Yeah, nanite cell. Great. Was hoping for tech game. Right, we'll go get a little bit of paraffinium. That means we can work on preparing the multi-tool. Okay, we'll keep scanning everything in sight. I think we're okay for carbon at the moment. I actually had a bit of a refining session after the end of the video so that I could pick up some other bits and pieces. Right, let's grab the paraffinium. Take as much as we can because what we're going to be doing is selling the surpluses to make some more nanites and stuff. Not nanites, sorry, cash credits. Hopefully that will.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Component
All
repaired.
we need now is some pyrite to fix that. And then we got the individual wiring looms, but it's not like we actually need the space at the moment. Right, next thing on the agenda is copper. That's paraffinium. Buried mineral formation. Magnetized ferrite, paraffinium. And we've got a copper deposit over there. Or I think we're not that good. Or
Technology recharge.
I need to keep it scan. Need to keep an eye out for at least some right, there's some dihydrogen here. Go find the if we can get 200 copper out of here. Nice. Whoops. Just gonna grab the copper. Right, hydrogen. Right, have we got enough copper? 359 copper. Right, I'm gonna move you there. We're gonna put up too far away from the ship. um anything else around here? Buried mineral formation here. Check that out. That might give us something valuable. We're gonna That's gonna give us some magno gold. Oh, that's. I'm just gonna make my way back to ship. Kill the. So we'll pick up some oxygen the hard way, but that's okay. Because we're on a planet with loads and loads of whoops carbon, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Take a little bit, just the multi-tool is starting to run out a little bit. Oh, yeah, we'll just use up.
Technology recharge.
Wow, okay.
Technology recharge.
So here we are, we're back at the ship. Should now be able to install the multi-tool. Atlas Pass. Claim this, get some nav data. Again, we'll just scan the,
Units received.
get some cobalt. Add to the overall process. Don't need vast quantities, but I just want to be able to keep things going. We'll certainly zap the hazardous plant. Okay. Anything else? We've got some buried technology modules. Humming eggs, not really that interested. Star bramble. Got a cargo drop over there. Now we got an atlas path. We can be a little bit more focused on don't fall down the hole. Okay. Um, here we got a nice little cluster, another Gek relic. Up you. Picked our ammunition. Okay. Wow, lots and lots of I don't think I need that, but we'll go and check the health restorative out as well. Because sometimes next to that is you get the fallen cylinders. Okay, it's led us to sodium as well, so that's good. At last, I found a convergence cube, some condensed carbon. What we really need is the buried caches. Cargo drop. Right, we got a buried cache over there, 102. I'm pretty sure it's the buried caches and damaged machinery that we're going to get the tech from, if I remember from the kind of the start where you do it. Okay, so thank you, game. Right, what have we got here? Okay, we can't open anything just at the moment because everything is a little bit full. So what I'm going to do now is just get back to the ship and we'll have a little bit of a tidy up. So here we are, we're back at the ship. Let's sort out. Get that there. Probably do with refining that. The silver can go to the starship. Yeah, we'll keep the paraffinium and the copper at the moment. We may want to refine that into chromatic metal. We are going to dismantle that and see what we get. Got 61 platinum. Okay. Got that. Keep that as a trade item. That's working good. I think what we'll do is we'll put the ferrite dust there. Need to refine that a little bit. Put that round that way. I think we're reasonably okay at the moment. What's the options? That's fungal mold. That's cobalt and darksite. We've got two more unknown planets here. At the moment we're on Dand. Which actually, if I can I upload that? No. Because of course we've got nothing here that we can upload. So right, I think before we move on and explore something else as well, I think we're just going to have a little bit of a wander around and see what we can find on this. If there's anything else on this planet. Oh, I really want to land for it. Yeah, we're going to land for a damaged machinery. I think we can make ship fuel from here. So I could find some uranium. It's a bit of a long shot, but nanite's great. What I'm looking for is buried mineral formation over there. We might as well dig it. It's only 66 units away. Ah, aha. Okay, we got 2 here. That's even better. Grab you. Grab you. Any more buried? Let's say what we're looking for is buried caches. Buried cache over there, 139. What have I got? Enough to be going on with. Something flashed up there. We have a little bit of condensed. What was that? I can go to saw. Well, just pick up that condensed carbon. A little bit of dihydrogen. Is there anything else? There's another buried cache over there. How much? I've got 2 slots left, so go for this buried cache and see what that is. This is, and then we'll get back to the ship and take stock. Oops, just been shoved by the rock. We've got some, what we call it's over here, to see whether these are actually data. They're data. Were take them. Yeah, these are. Oh, okay. Aha. Now we may have a bit of a dilemma here. We got an exosuit expansion, an upgrade chart. We got that there. I think these might be worth more. So we got a chart to another exosuit upgrade. So we're getting the exosuit upgrades, which is pretty good. Oops. I think what we will do is
Technology recharge.
just use that up. Right, we got some more condensed carbon. We're not going to be able to get everything though, simply because we don't have the advanced upgrade for the big thing. So we're then we can. We're just gonna can't do the big one, but we can get the small deposits around the outside. Right, let's just get back to the ship. Okay, we've just found another big watch of oxygen, so I'm just gonna pick this up until the game says inventory full. Yeah, this gives us 2 sets of oxygen. While I'm walking towards the ship, somebody did post a comment saying about building a base for storage. I think, but especially for the first, until we get some a decent ship and also some other stuff, I'm gonna do my usual nomadic thing. It's something that I actually quite like. So we're gonna get into here. I think finding another ship is going to be fairly high up the agenda. What am I doing? I don't want to craft the product. I just want to change suits. Why is the game... That was a bit strange. Keeps... Right, we're gonna send you to the starship. Put you into the starship. Right, we're gonna have to sell off all that. We keep that for the moment. We got this here. Okay, we got aluminum. Now we could make that for refine it for more money, but I think at the moment I'm just going to be quite happy dumping it off. I mean, if I had a personal refiner it'd be totally different, but right, so the next thing we're going to do is get back in the direction of the space station. Of course, all those lovely asteroids seem to have disappeared. Right. I think what we'll do first is have a little bit of an unload. Sell off the... And then what we can do then is get those wiring looms done. First things first, we're sell off the convergence cube because we've got no use for it. Sell the lemon, mango gold, the geodesite, and the platinum. Okay, we can afford one more of these. That means I can pair that slots. And do is go over and expand our inventory a bit. So here. Oh, multi-tool thingy here as well. I missed that the first time round. So we've got all our various bits and pieces. I think I'd still like to fill in that bit there. There. Okay. Can't install anything here. No new technology for the ship. Got a little bit more space for over there. Okay, so we are getting out in a little bit more capability. Right, we've got 2 more planets to check out. And I've got time to check out. What I need is a planet with pyrite on it. Got fungal mold on it. go in here. It's saying that the missing planet is over here somewhere. Because the marked planet is over there, 1 minute 37. So
Technology recharge.
no, that's just fungal mold and salt. To be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with this planet. So I think what we're going to do is we got the warp fuel. I thought the game was actually thing, but I think what happens is that I think I read this somewhere that the MOVE systems need a Lantid drive, but you can see them automatically because you can't actually. I suppose what we're going to have to do is just use out of jump range. Okay, we're just going to fly here and just see what we can find. It's just going to be random because we got no intelligence. Yeah, what the Atlantid systems are added automatically when you come into when you play the abandoned universe, simply because the game doesn't really have because there's no way that you can do the necessary to get the alarm to unlock those planets because you don't actually have the missions. Anyway, we're going to come in here first because the next thing I want to see is whether the teleporter will work. And I think the priority is going to have to be, so what system we're in now? We got a system with 3 plugs there. There's data unavailable, okay. Yeah, I think the next priority's got to be some kind of ship. But we're probably going to have to find it the hard way. What I want to do is see if there's anything in here the way we can do with a trade perspective. Not seeing anything here. Okay, buy, get solar miners, get some chromatic metal. 5,000. I'm not that desperate yet. Now the other thing I want to see is whether teleporter is active, because it means if necessary we can flip back to the other system without using warp fuel. So if we come into here, yeah, it looks like the portal's open, so we can get back to the other system without spending this slot on the floor here. Oh, we got a hyperdrive module. We 49,000. Well, I think the faster we upgrade the suit, the better. And we got, I know it's only a C class, but I'll take it. Anything that gives us warp drive range. It gives us an extra 61 light years. I mean, eventually we could dismantle it for chromatic metal and a wiring loom. So that might be another option. Anyway, I think the mechanical planet. Place we're in. Okay, what have we got the other way? got ancient bones on there. Now that could be a way to make money if we had the ability. Still no pyrite though. I'm curious because this is a mechanical planet. Now the abandoned universe is life forms. Do mechanical plant creatures count as life forms? Well, we'll go and take a quick look at this. I mean, it'd be pretty cool if the robot mechanical creatures and things were still here, but we might be able to get a quick win for some cash. Okay. I think this is one of the kind of interests with doing this actual option is the fact that I think one of the problems with like playing the normal base game in No Man's Sky is that you get familiar with what you actually know, and you're familiar with what actually everything is. You know, that option to kind of explore and just check out what can be. Okay, we've got a tribinium something or other. Absolutely no idea what that is, but we will stock up on like hydrogen and up here. Alright, Dusty, and I started. Okay, it says unidentified mineral there. Were just grab curiosity, country floor. Okay. Does that mean all the life forms are extinct? We'll just have to check out a few more planets and find out. Right, just grab the carbon. Okay. So, right. Got copper, phosphorus, sodium, the ancient bones, copper, gold, salt. And we've got this one here. Okay. Thrusters, okay.
Technology recharge.
Can I make a... Okay, we've flown into an asteroid field. I'm going to take advantage of this. What I'm going to do is just keep flying in the general direction of the space station while picking up the I think if we got a good supply of tritium, I'd be a lot more comfortable. How much tritium have I got now? 476. I think we're just gonna have another little bit of a fly through. I can get over 500, I'll be happy. Actually, if we go towards the missing planet, right, let's head for the marked planet. It says 51 seconds. Okay, scan. Sodium, paraffinium. I want a nuclear planet so I can get some uranium. That's copper, gold, salt. That's dioxide. Scalding planet. I saw the marker for the unknown planet. So here we are, we're just coming down. This is the scalding planet that's got, should have some bones on it. So we're gonna come down and check this out. Not seeing. Right. So what we're going to do is what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fly across the surface and see what we can find, because there don't seem to be any bases around here either. Actually, what I can do, tab, hot route. Okay, how far away is that? 7 hours. Right, we're going to go for the drop pod. Is that is effectively by. Okay, right, let's get up into space. If I can unlock that drop pod, that will mean that I will effectively free up 2 more spaces on the in my inventory. So just get over here. So here we are, we're just coming up on our second drop pod. Looks like we've got some damaged machinery here as well. Aha. And what I've got to do is make one of those. Looks like this planet has actually got creatures on it. Useful as well. Right, I'm just going to jump in. Yes, thank you, game. Right, I'll take your hint this time, game. So we've now got this here, and of course we will at the unknown sector. Should give us another e-bob. Luckily, we've got quite a nice supply of batteries, so ion batteries. Our first birds. How many creatures have we got on this planet? 7. They're not vastly populated, are they? What we got there? Subterranean relic. Now, there was a damaged machinery around here as well. Sodium, there, right, there's a damaged machinery there. Have you? Right, we've got a fossil bed over there. We've got ancient structures over there. I think we've got space. Have I got? Yeah, we got the space. Just going to jump in here and.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Because this will probably recover faster than the thing. we're going to check out the ancient structures, and I'm aware that I am running out of time on this video, so we'll probably leave the... I want the ancient structures. Where are you? Sure, you were over here.
Thermal protection falling.
Just up there. Because that's where we got the random map, so... I think because they're so close, we're going to pick these up. Location data. Okay, we've got another exosuity thingy. Suppose technically that is navigation data, isn't it?
Units received.
Drought tolerant. Okay, let's just get back into the ship before we get cooked. And gonna use some of our oxygen up.
Recharge.
We've now got 2 more exosuit upgrade kits. That can go to the starship. We've got some antimatter, so we got the ability now to make another warp drive. In fact, if we do that, drive cell, which can go there. We've now got a source of tritium. Let's just sort out to put the valuable metals together. Chromatic metal down there, put you over there, put you over there as a backup. Teleporter coordinates, sell that. Really want that thing unlocked there. We've got 2 of these that can go into there. We've still got some sodium. We're going to need to pick up some more. Pick that to a nice round 50. So, and just have a quick look at the planet. We need 2 more creatures on this planet to get that done. In the next part, we will go looking for ancient bones as a way of making money. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.